Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Car robbers escape after engaging police in shootout. The police are searching for 3 men who stole a vehicle in St. Catherine and engaged them in a shootout. At about 4 Monday morning, a police team was on mobile patrol along the Ganshill Main Road in the vicinity of Berkshire Hall when they received information from the Linstead Police about a stolen Toyota Axio motor car heading into Guys Hill. The team responded and a vehicle fitting the description was observed. The police attempted to intercept the vehicle, but the driver disobeyed, swerved and began to reverse. The occupants of the vehicle opened fire in the direction of the police, who took evasive action and returned fire. The stolen vehicle crashed in a road sign, rendering it immobile. The men, while still firing at the police, alighted from the vehicle and managed to escape in the nearby cane fields. No member of the police team received injuries, and it's not known if any of the gunmen was injured. Clarendon couple charged with illegal possession of firearm. 2 people have been charged following the seizure of an illegal firearm and ammunition at Top Hill Heights, Clarendon on Saturday. 29-year-old Gideon White, a sale clerk, and 30-year-old Wayne Spencer, a construction worker both of Top Hill District in the parish, are charged with the possession of a prohibited weapon and ammunition. Reports are that about 5 a.m., a police team conducting operations searched the home of the 2. During the search, a Taurus pistol with a magazine and 12 .40 cartridges were found in the home. The couple was arrested and later charged. Their court date is being arranged. Agriculture Minister working to improve feed supply amid shortage. Agriculture Minister Pernell Charles Jr. says his ministry has taken note of the concerns regarding supply of feed and is working hard to improve the supply for poultry and livestock farmers. Yesterday, several poultry farmers expressed concern that they could lose their boilers as they were running out of feed. Speaking to reporters on December 27, Mr. Charles Jr. said the ministry had an emergency meeting with 2 major suppliers and was guaranteed that production would increase to tackle the major shortage of the commodity. The agriculture minister said the situation has shown the need for self-sufficiency and resilience in the sector.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries has listened carefully to our farmers. We are taking serious note of the concerns regarding the supply of animal feed, and we have been monitoring and assessing the situation very closely. We had an emergency meeting with the 2 major companies that supply the animal feed, and we were reassured in that meeting that there would be improvements and increasing terms of production and distribution. We have seen improvements across the country, though not sufficient yet to cover all of our farmers and farm stores. And so we continue to monitor the situation. We continue to work with the companies and the stakeholders to see how we can ensure that the needs of farmers are met and satisfied. What is clear to us is that this situation really reveals how fragile our agricultural sector is when we have to depend on import. And so self-sufficiency and building of resilience is critical. We are going to continue our research and development around our own local animal feed. That's been done at Bodles, and we have to continue to invest in that. And we note that any disruption globally is amplified in how it impacts us locally. And so the Grow Smart, Eat Smart strategy must include pushing our self-sufficiency and ensuring that we will be able to provide, if not the entire animal feed, at least an increased proportion of the products and input that are used to make the animal feed. This is the only way for us to build the sustainable, resilient sector that Jamaica needs and that the region deserves.
Me feel like a part of me has died. Tuesday should have been an exciting and memorable day for the Mardio Cornish, but as he rang in his 21st birthday, he was hit by the devastating realization that his parents would never be around again to celebrate with him. Cornish's parents died in an accident along the Palisadoes Road earlier this month. He told reporters that he and his parents were inseparable. In fact, family members nicknamed them Heckle, Jekyll, and Freckle. His beloved stepfather, 53-year-old taxi driver Delroy Grant, and his doting mother, Camille Stevenson Grant, were killed in the wee hours of the morning on December 11 when a Toyota Prado collided head-on with the Toyota Probox motor car in which the couple were traveling. Rosemary Robert Banton, 57, and her 18-year-old son Zachary Heslop were also aboard the car, lost their lives as well. On Tuesday, Cardisto reported that while he and his parents did not make any specific plans for his birthday this year, They would normally visit the go-kart ring in Portmore, St. Catherine, and then venture wherever else their journey took them. But this birthday, he found it hard to put into words the emotions he felt as he grieved. The thing is, normally, them time of area, especially on my birthday, would feel nice. But due to the whole thing, me no feel like myself again. Me feel like a part of me has died, he eventually said. Tracy and Taylor, who, along with other relatives, has been a tower of strength for her nephew, said it has been a rough time for him, especially because he and his parents were so close. He tries to keep himself as occupied as possible, but as soon as he is by himself, him break down, as him always a go through him phone, and the majority of the pictures are just the three of them. You always see the three of them, no matter where them going, she said. There are no words you can use to comfort him, because I don't know what he is going through. Nothing like this has ever happened to me, but we just try to comfort him in the best way. Sometimes it's just a simple hug while he is crying to let him know that we are here and will always be there for him, she said. Despite his ordeal, Cordy says he is trying to make it one day at a time because his mother would have encouraged him to be strong if she was here. Looking back on when he got the news of the awful accident, Cordy said that at first he was in disbelief until he saw the pictures of them at the accident scene. Amid the pain, he could not help but laugh as he recalled how loving and fun-filled his life was with his parents around, while sharing that their constant banter and laughter are among the things he will miss the most. The two of them together were like one big comedian and 10 children, and I was like the oldest in the house, he laughingly recalled. At the same time, he said that like his birthday and Christmas will never be the same again without them. Stephen Grant's brother, Lord Stevenson, who had identified the couple's body, expressed similar sentiments. He noted that he was also struggling to cope with the loss as he was very close with his sister. To be honest, me hardly eating. Every time I see the car, me have to really look if I really them. Cause when me go and look on the car, it really mash up. The driver's side meet the passenger side, he said. Family friend Damien described the couple as peaceful, inspiring, encouraging, and loving. It's a lady and her husband everybody miss. They were a loving couple. Everybody loved them, he said. In the meantime, Taylor said the family is trying to stay strong, but they are dreading the autopsies, which are scheduled for Friday. Although everyone wants to see the bodies, she noted they are going to break down. Like her nephew, she said that the tragedy has put a damper on the family's celebration, coupled with the loss of her mother 7 months ago. This is my first Christmas without my mother, and then my aunt come and died. So Christmas will never be the same because 3 persons, who would normally be a part of the Christmas, are not here anymore, she said. Please remember to subscribe, like,